This is your host, Quasar Raspel, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we went through Dive to the Heart and saw the stained glass columns all over the place, and it appears that the road is kind of disappearing behind me. Oh, that's not scary at all. But it seems like we got one last stained glass thing to look at. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, pretty, and you got Belle from Beauty and the Beast. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. Oh. Well, hello there, you look like me. But don't be afraid. Starting to look a little bit less like me. And don't forget, yeah, that's not me. So, you been working out? Tell me what I'm not supposed to forget. Game? It's kind of crucial information. And anyway, meet Darkseid. Not the DC villain. This thing is a gigantic enemy. But then again, that's nothing new to this game, as you'll see later. The best thing to do is to hit its face by traveling up its arms. You can only do that at certain intervals. I think he takes extra damage for getting hit in the face. Like, I think that's it anyway. Okay. But he'll still take damage if you hit him in the hands. It's just that you can jump up and climb up his arms to hit him in the face. Which I'm trying to do now, but yeah. This game has some camera issues. I'll say that outright. I love this game. In fact, this is my favorite series ever, but if Kingdom Hearts ever had one problem, it was camera. It was the camera. Okay. You get some tech points for blasting its face, and what a tech point is it gives you experience. It's basically another word for experience obtained through doing something special. It will usually say Tech P on it. And what you doing now, buddy? Just roaring? You and your big empty chest. I will smash your face. Now, I'm not sure. Yeah, I was about to say, I think he might go down soon, actually. Hi-ya! What? I kinda needed that! So, you're not mad about the whole whacking you in the face thing, are you? We're cool, right? But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. Actually, it was just kind of teleported from my hands. Really needed that. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. And with that extremely vague message done, we're going to be loading into the first main area of the game. Or at least or the second tutorial level, I guess. Hard to say. This might count as a tutorial level. Yeah, it pretty much is. Oh, look, the sun's looking all nice. Oh, well, I guess it's still good to sleep. Oh, creepy lady.
Give me a break, Kyrie. Sora, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow.
Are you
What
still
did she
dreaming?
hit me with?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it?
Her hand?
I don't know.
It sounded like two logs bashing
What
each
was
other.
that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want
Why
to
do you
go
have
back?
so many questions for me?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about
Yep.
me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah,
And you're just as lazy as he is.
Guys,
No.
this log is really heavy.
Okay, we'll finish it together.
Wait, where'd the
I'll
log
race
go?
huh?
What? Are you kidding?
you. Ready?
Didn't he just hit me with? Oh, you know what? Forget it. Race time. Yeah, that log is gone. I'll miss you, log. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I always love it when games open like that, like you're watching a movie, which is what this game pretty much is. And welcome to the first area of the game, Destiny Islands. Okay, let's quickly talk to Kyrie here. So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? So, are you listening to me? What was that again? Jeez. We can't build a raft without materials, right? Here's what we need. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope, and that's it. Okay, sounds good for the first day. So, I'd say that this was a log she threw at us earlier, but that was all the way over there. You know what, I'm just gonna say you're the same log, that way my brain doesn't just explode. Unless Riku can summon logs completely out of nowhere and make them disappear at will, which would be both a simultaneously awesome power and kinda scary. Also, lame. So I guess I should be explaining, that right there was the rope. I already picked up 1 log. I still have to get 1 cloth in the other log. But before we do that, let's start off by talking to this kid.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Do you punk? Do you feel lucky today? Sorry, this is Titus, or Titus, or whatever he is. He's originally from Final Fantasy X. Alright, let's go!
You're going down.
Yeah, I have no idea why he's here. Also, but for those of you who do not know, Kingdom Hearts is a cross between Disney and Final Fantasy games. So you'll be seeing different variations of the characters from them. Now this is Titus. He battles with a stick, which is kind of confusing. I don't see why he doesn't use a wooden sword too. He's pretty easy. All you have to do is time your attacks right as he comes at you, and you can clash with him, get 2 tech points, and then hit him with a combo. But for those level grinders out there who want a quick boost before doing anything else in the game, it's actually really easy to get him to keep attacking you and chaining up these tech points. I used to do that all the time before starting the game. A little bit of strength boost before moving on.
Oh, man. I'm really
Yes, you
off
are,
today.
and you should feel bad about it. Now that he's done, let's jump down here and talk to her. Now this is Selphie. I believe she's from Final Fantasy VIII. Do not
the
quote
breeze
me on
feels
that.
great.
So, yes, we'll duel.
Okay, don't hold
I actually
back.
don't remember Selphie very well. I never played Final Fantasy VIII too much, and from what I do remember, I don't remember her being the one with the whip. I always thought it was the teacher named Quistis was the one with the whip. Then again, she might be from 5 or 6. I never played either of those Final Fantasies. I don't know why I'm so bad at remembering characters from Final Fantasy games. I only started playing Final Fantasy around Final Fantasy IX was my first one, and then I also played 7 years later, and I also played but not beat Final Fantasy X. I also beat 12 and 13 and 13 too. Neither of the last 2 games, none of those games I truly recommend. But before going on again,
Hey, what's happening?
this is supposed to be Waka, another character from Final Fantasy X. Sure, let's play! That's my line, Sora. Play is for kids. This is Cirrus.
Show me your stuff.
Waka, just like in Final Fantasy X, uses a blitz ball. He's actually really fun to fight because if you just smack him with the balls, you'll keep getting tech points. It's rather amusing. He only has 3 attacks, one of which is the ball throw. I guess 4 if you include the drunken ball throw, as I call it. Come on, throw no. He also has 2 more. One is more of a melee attack. I'll show that off. Yeah, that's spin attack. And he also has 1 more involving a really serious attack that he'll always shout, "Take this," before activating. I guess I won't hit those, and I'm like hoping he'll do it. Come on, do it. Trying to show. Don't get close to try to do your melee attack. Guess he tried to juke me out. Ah, shoot, he got me. That's his most powerful attack. You'll actually get 2 tech points for hitting that one back. Luckily, my health will recharge to full.
Man, that really hurt.
Now, before grabbing the log, or cloth, we have 2 last things to do really fast. If we move all the way over, after defeating all 3 of them, we'll get the option to fight all 3 of them at once. Let's see if I have the skill to do this. Or will this be an omen? I recommend fighting Selphie first, simply because she has the lowest amount of health. It's really... You just gotta keep moving to make sure Waka doesn't hit you, and always make sure to stay away from Titus. Oh, that's another thing. Don't get blasted out of the area. I don't exactly know where the. I'm gonna guess that's that. Oh my. Oh.
Hey, you guys. I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much how most deaths in this game happen. Getting blasted in the back of the head when you're not looking. Always gotta keep in motion. Not to mention, because I sacrificed the shield early in the game, I take far more damage. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. Okay. Much better than last time. Okay, glad that missed. Just gotta listen for the huzz. Oh god. I don't know where he's throwing. Gotcha! Oh, I hit Titus! Oh. I hit Titus with Waka's take this shot. This time's looking much better. There you go. There. I win.
I can't believe we lost.
And for beating them, you'll always get a potion for how many times you do. It's good for gathering up potions early in the game. Because with no other way to heal than using them, kinda smart. Because potions are what you're going to be using for the longest time until a certain event, but I'll get into that later, because MP exists in the game. It's quite obvious there's a curing ability, but you don't get that until way later. There's one last thing to do, and that is you can fight Riku as well. He's about as tough as all three of them, so I like to always beat them first before going after him. Riku uses a wind sword just like Sora, and his attacks, he hurts hard at the beginning. He can guard your attacks, 3 hits, he'll do a counterattack. Oh god. And after you hit him exactly 4 times, I don't know where that number comes from, but I've counted enough times. After 4 times, he'll crouch over. And then he'll do that leap attack, and that right there is his strongest attack. Just get out of the way before he activates it.
Come on. You still don't got it.
Now, a big thing... no! That's another thing. The game keeps track of how many times you lose. You gotta make sure to also not fall out of the ring. Darn it, and here I was hoping to get a perfect score. Yeah... But I'm glad the game keeps track. Now it's forever on the internet that I lost to Riku. But I won't take that lying down. No sirree. First I'm gonna get Mr. Log, the one you should have brought me in the opening cutscene, but it somehow disappeared. This is for Mr. Log. I have crafted this fine sword out of him. And with the sword of his ancestors, I will defeat you! Yeah! This is actually a good introductory fight, if I must say so.
You still don't got it.
Because it teaches you to be quick on your feet rather than going in attack crazy. But to be honest, you'll probably do that most of the game anyway.
Don't tell me you're giving up
3,
already.
bam.
Come on.
2, 3, bam, 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 and one more.
Come on. Don't tell me you're
2,
giving up already.
3.
My turn. Come on.
Oh yeah, sometimes later in the fight he'll actually go even sooner. Defense. Wish I had that earlier. Now the score is 1-1. And you can also get an extra potion from fighting him as well, so I think I'll grab one more potion. I hope you guys don't mind, but now that I have more defense, this should be easier.
You still don't got it.
What a great way to show I have more defense by getting hit a lot. Just die, Riku. I want your dang potions. Which, according to Monster Hunter, is actually made out of weeds, shrooms, and sometimes honey. If you want a stronger one. Let's kill you with splinters. Wow, I'm doing terrible. Did I mention I beat this game? This is one of my favorite games of all time. Whoa! This is a lot more heated than I wanted it to be.
Don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn.
Oh god. Wow. Apparently I just suck. Yeah. For my favorite game of all times, I apparently can't fight for anything. Okay. Use a calm head.
Come on.
Just gotta keep my head cool and all good things will come my way. Oh, come on! I still don't got what? I will punch you in the face with a sword! Okay. Oh, that somehow didn't hit me. Okay.
Come on.
Let's finish this.
My turn. Come on.
Ah, there we go. And you get a good 5 experience for beating him. But still, the best way to level up early in the game is through clashing swords with Titus over and over and over again. But I won't be doing that. But time to get the last item for the day, and that is the cloth. That's right. This one I actually don't like the placement of because it's way out of the way, and there's just nothing else here. At least where the rope was, there's Titus. Where one of the logs was, there was Riku. And now there was nothing near that cloth. It's just out of the way. I guess it's for explorers' sake, but whatevs. And before giving it to Kairi, I think we're gonna end things off here. In this seaside shack, there's nothing else but a save point. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we're going to give these items back to Kairi and see what happens after that. This has been your host, Kozar Raspel, signing out.